Hi there, it's Greg Tardif. Shaving with Greg Tardif. Thanks for watching so far up until this point. Hey, I just picked up the new Supply Co. SE single edge with the bells and whistles and stuff on it. Have you tried the Supply 2.0 before? That's the original one, I guess. Let me know what you think about it. Now, this razor here, they did a Kickstarter for it, I guess, which is great that it made it through. Most of those don't make it through, so great job Supply on that. I placed my order. I did some quick delivery. I went out of town. I came back and it was here, and I was like, yes. And that night I shaved with it for the first time, and I thought to myself, wow, this thing is awesome. Okay, get into the razor itself. It's an injector style single edge razor. Got 16 fins here, and it's got Nick Stop technology. Now, I have not run into anybody called Nick yet, but if they stop, I will let you know. But ultimately, it's supposed to push the skin down a little bit and just let the hairs up so they get a little cut. And you don't get cut, so that's where the nick comes in. Anyways, it's alloy construction. It's pretty neat. You've got the little cartridge thing here, the injector. Now this one that they supply from Supply with their razor blades from Supply, the container is plastic. That's fine. You do you, buddy. This little tab here is plastic, but it does say Supply on the bottom here, just in case you didn't know Supply. You basically, you take this little noggin thing, push it in, and it kind of creates a little wedge so you can put in a new blade without having to touch the blade. Now, be careful when you push this blade out, it falls out. So do it over a countertop, or if you do drop it on the floor, just make sure that you don't pick it up from the razor blade side, because even though it's a spent razor, after about 8 to 10 shaves, it can still be hella sharp and cut your little fingies off, okay? All right, the blade type itself, it is a injector style, okay? So it's been around for 120 some odd years at this point, which is nice because proprietary razor blades are not that much fun. That's why people get away from the cartridges, because you get sucked into that ecosystem, and then they gouge you out of thousands of dollars. I do have the Supply one that came with the razor, and then I do also have these Schick blades with a metal recyclable container. I tried both of them, and I think they're about the same as far as quality of shave, but we'll get into the shave pretty soon. I haven't bought any blades for it yet, but I will say this, I think there was like $6 for 8 of them, which isn't like a stellar deal when you compare it to the other blades that are out there, but it's still affordable, and I think that's a very good thing. If you want to stay within the Supply ecosystem, you can, and it's not an overpriced type of situation. I didn't have the Supply 2.0 that they announced on Shark Tank and got funding and stuff, so I can't really compare shaves to it, but I can tell you this 2.0 was stainless steel, where this is alloy. A lot of people are hemming and hawing. Stainless steel is very in vogue right now. It's like the big thing for wet shaving safety razors right now. But keep in mind, people are using fat boy safety razors from the 60s that were not made out of stainless steel, and they still work. So what are we talking about, you know? Now, and I think I know why and understand why they switched from stainless steel to the alloy or the Zamac or whatever they're putting in there, and I think it's a price point, because the original 2.0 was retailing for about $89, where these are retailing for about $59. A $30 savings for a really substantial razor. I think it doesn't matter if it's stainless steel or not. The Supply 2.0 doesn't have the fancy 16 fin comb at the bottom. I'm very impressed with this SE type razor, okay? When it comes to shave quality with this, I'm very impressed with how easy it is to shave. Coming from using other safety razors, other injector blades, shavettes and such, this is effortless. You can kind of shave in a carefree fashion. Just get that good lather going, just go to town in your face. There's a better way to phrase that. Ultimately, I have probably too much confidence when I'm shaving with this. Today, I did nick my right here with it, and that was me because I was just being too carefree and too careless, and just, you know, it is an easy razor to shave with, and the shave quality has been very pleasurable and positive. Baby butt smooth twice out of the 5 times I've shaved with it. I mentioned the Schick. I gotta talk about the Schick again. This is the this one here is a Type E. Type A was the original injector style single edge razor that this is kind of modeled after, okay? I have the Type E. It's from the late 30s, so it's about 85 years old. This is about 5 days old. And as far as it comes down to shave comparisons, the Schick, you definitely have to put more thought into what you're doing on your face. A lot of that has to do with the comb that's down here, or the safety bar. It's not quite as pronounced as the comb that's on the Supply razor. However, the Schick is a little bit shorter, a lot of it shorter, and a lot lighter. Now, overall, I don't think people that are going to be buying this for the first time are also considering a Type E Schick or other type injector. I can get a closer shave with this Schick than I can with the Supply, but I can also get a lot less irritation with the Supply than I can with the Schick. Otherwise, comparing these two, if I say that the Supply is anywhere close to the Schick injector, that's a good thing, because the Schick is one of my favorite razors that I own. Keep that in mind. Who is this razor for? Because I don't think this razor is for me. Like, I like it, it's great, but I don't think when Supply came up with it, their avatar for their people that they were trying to market to, I don't think it was me. I think it's more of like people that are coming from the cartridge world into trying something new. Really easy to get set up with a kit. They have a starter kit with everything together. There's not a bunch of wet shaving jargon on their website, so it's definitely for somebody else. But I like this razor a lot. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna ask my wife if she wants to try it, because she has been looking at different razors. Didn't want to go with a double edge because of, you know, she's a scaredy cat. And maybe this injector might be a good way for her to get her toes wet with wet shaving. If you want to see the original video about the Schick Type E injector and learn more about that, you can find that here. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time, and I'll see you later, alligator. Goodbye.